Welcome back to GameVault HQ. Today, we're jumping into the whimsical world of the Smurfs' Dreams, a game that brings those little blue characters back into our lives in a way that's as fun and vibrant as ever. Let's get into what makes this game worth a look and what might make you want to skip it. Spoiler alert, it's all about fun, but is it Smurf-tastically good? The Smurfs have always had a knack for capturing our imagination with their charm and colorful world, and the Smurfs' Dreams is no different. The story revolves around a typical Smurf problem. Gargamel's up to no good again, and it's up to the Smurfs to fix things before their peaceful village turns into a nightmare. This time around, the adventure is set in a dreamscape, giving the developers plenty of creative license to fill the world with surreal environments and whimsical challenges. Whether it's jumping across mushrooms or navigating bizarre landscapes, the gameplay keeps it fresh with dreamlike variety. The Smurfs' Dreams is designed with accessibility in mind, making it a game that everyone can enjoy, from kids to longtime fans of the franchise. The controls are straightforward, meaning you're not fumbling around trying to figure out complicated mechanics. Instead, you're free to immerse yourself in a platformer that feels smooth, fun, and nostalgic. But don't be mistaken. There are enough secrets and hidden collectibles to give completionists a solid challenge. You'll find yourself trying to explore every nook and cranny to find all those goodies hidden in the dreamscape. One of the standout aspects of the Smurfs' Dreams is the visual presentation. The bright, colorful design of the game world is not just pleasant to look at, but also feels right at home with the Smurfs vibe. The graphics are charming, not trying to be overly realistic, but instead focusing on bringing out the charm of a cartoonish dream. Characters are well animated, and each Smurf has a unique flair that adds personality. From Papa Smurf's careful wisdom to Smurfette's bravery, it's a real delight seeing these beloved characters brought to life with such care. The gameplay itself is what you'd expect from a platformer featuring the Smurfs: lighthearted, entertaining, but with a surprising amount of depth in terms of puzzle solving. There's a nice variety here, and it keeps the gameplay engaging instead of falling into repetitive cycles. The puzzles aren't overly challenging, but they strike a balance that works for casual gamers as well as younger players. A few levels stand out thanks to some creative dream-based mechanics. Gravity shifting, illusions, and surreal creatures all add layers that give each level its own personality. You never quite know what's coming next, which is perfect for a game based in dreams. However, it's worth noting that the difficulty level is definitely on the easy side. If you're looking for something that will push your skills, this might not be the game for you. On the other hand, if you just want to chill out and enjoy a whimsical journey, the Smurfs' Dreams nails that vibe perfectly. The soundtrack of the Smurfs' Dreams is another highlight, filled with cheerful tunes that will have you humming along as you play. It's playful and matches the tone of the game, providing an upbeat backdrop to your adventures through the dream world. Voice acting is also spot on, with the characters sounding as lovable as ever. There's an unmistakable charm to hearing the familiar voices of Papa Smurf and Smurfette, adding a lot to the experience. Despite the many positives, the game isn't without its flaws. The biggest downside is the length. The Smurfs' Dreams isn't a particularly long game, and even those taking their time to explore the dreamscapes might find themselves reaching the end faster than expected. For seasoned gamers, this could be a deal breaker, especially if you're used to meatier experiences. There's also a lack of depth when it comes to combat. You're mostly avoiding enemies or solving puzzles to progress, which might not be as thrilling for those wanting action-packed gameplay. Additionally, while the game's dreamlike aesthetic is charming, some players might find it a bit repetitive. The environments, though visually appealing, can start to feel similar after a while, which slightly affects the overall experience. The level design, while imaginative, doesn't always make full use of its potential, often feeling more like a showcase of visuals than an opportunity to introduce complex gameplay elements. That said, if you're a Smurfs fan, this is probably less of a concern. It's the characters and charm that make it fun. The Smurfs' Dreams features both solo and cooperative gameplay, which can be played locally or online, making it accessible to play with friends regardless of location. This is a significant addition, allowing you to team up with friends to tackle the dream worlds together. It's a great feature that emphasizes the Smurfs' teamwork aspect, and it's perfect for bringing families and friends together. The game also allows players to collect magic orbs and patterns to customize their Smurfs' appearances, adding a bit of personalization to the experience and encouraging players to explore each level for hidden items. This feature can be a fun way for players to express themselves and adds a layer of replayability as you hunt for customization items. So, is the Smurfs' Dreams worth your time? If you're a fan of the Smurfs, or if you're just looking for something light and charming, then absolutely, there's a lot to love here. It's a joyful platformer that doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's full of character. However, if you're after a challenging experience or something with a bit more substance, this may not be the game for you. It's a quick, enjoyable romp that's perfectly suited for a relaxing gaming session. We give the Smurfs' Dreams a solid 7 out of 10. It's cute, fun, and accessible, but lacks the depth to keep more experienced players fully engaged. Still, if you're after a few hours of colorful, smile-inducing gameplay, you could do a lot worse. Additionally, there is a digital deluxe edition available, which includes extra content like the thief skin, a digital soundtrack, and a digital art book, for those who want more out of their Smurfy adventure. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the review, and subscribe for more game content. Let us know in the comments what you think about the Smurfs' Dreams, or if there are other games you'd love us to review. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.